Hello and welcome to another review by me, and today I'll be reviewing this comic here, Green Lantern Rebirth by Jeff Johns and Ethan Van Sciver. Okay, basically, just to give you the heads up, one of my favourite authors, Jeff Johns, brilliant, and also one of my favourite artists, Ethan Van Sciver. So, let me give you a bit of background. Before this, they took the Silver Age Green Lantern, Hal Jordan, and they messed him up in the 90s big time. They made him into a villain, then they had him possessed by Spectre. It was all confusing and stupid. They messed him up, and Kyle Rayner became the new Green Lantern. So Jeff Johns comes, and he's like, you know what? I'm going to bring Hal Jordan back. And he does it in Green Lantern Rebirth. Ooh, and it's amazing. I absolutely love this book, The art's amazing. So, those of you who don't know, the Green Lantern's more of a corpse than a singular superhero. It's an intergalactic corpse. Well, while you look at the art, let me just speak. But yeah, Green Lanterns are intergalactic corpse, It's like with people from aliens and humans, so all that. What happened in the 90s, they took the Silver Age Green Lantern, Hal Jordan, and gave him a nervous breakdown, turned him into a villain, then had him possessed by Spectre. So they kind of messed him up really badly, and Kyle Rayner became the new Green Lantern. But there were other human lanterns around. When Hal Jordan became a villain, he killed the whole Lantern Corps, apart from a couple of lanterns here and there, John Stewart and Kilowog. And then with the rings or something, Ganthet, one of the Guardians, gives Kyle Rayner the ring and makes Kyle Rayner the Green Lantern. But this isn't about Kyle Rayner, although he plays a huge part in this comic. This isn't about John Stewart, although a lot of people love him because of the cartoon. No, this is about Hal Jordan and his return, and this is brilliant. Brilliant. First of all, you see a broken down man. The woman he loves is married, okay? His soul is possessed by Spectre. He's dead. His existence is only in soul. He's dead. And he's possessed by Spectre. The woman he loves, as I said before, has married someone else. Everyone hates him. Because remember, this guy was a villain. He did horrible things. He was such a threat to the Justice League. Everyone hates him. The only one who kind of likes him is John Stewart. And Hal's looking for redemption. He admits, listen, I did all this bad stuff and everything. Just give me a chance for redemption. That's why he allows his soul to be possessed by Spectre, God's vengeance on Earth. And Spectre kind of has his own way, but whatever. So how are you going to fix it? This is a guy who's done horrendous stuff. How are you going to bring him back to life and redeem him at the same time, He's a hero, And there's only one correct way to do it, the Jeff Johns way. I think it says in the intros as well. So what happens is you have this broken down man, and things start getting really, really, really weird. Like Guy Gardner, former Green Lantern, he has this bar and it explodes, and all the statues of all the lanterns blow up apart from Hal's. And everyone's like, oh, Hal must be behind this. And Hal's old city that got blown up and exploded before Hal turned into a villain appears as well, and everyone's like, Hal's at it again. He's a villain. We can't trust him. And you know who rags on about it the most? Batman. He's like, I never trusted that Hal. Blah blah blah. There's a good line in it where John Stewart says, "You never liked Hal because Hal was fearless. And what is Batman if you're not afraid of him? Just a man dressed up as a bat." Which I thought was good. So Batman's on, it's Hal. What happens is, I don't want to give a spoiler here, but it's good. What happens is, Hal kind of, sort of is innocent, was never really a villain, was always a good guy. But you have to read and find out. But one of the most epic moments in comics, I have to show you this. So when Hal redeems himself, and he doesn't redeem himself, he was kind of, sort of innocent. The first, Batman sort of I still can't trust Hal Jordan, blah, blah, blah. What does Hal do? He punches Batman out. This has to be one of my favourite pictures in comics. Check that out there. So it's really good. It involves all the lanterns. This isn't just a return of Hal Jordan to being a human and to being alive and everything. It involves Kyle Rayner. It involves Guy Gardner. He joins the corpse again. It involves Jon Stewart. So it involves the whole Lanterns. Kyle's the hero of the show, but you understand the epicness of the Green Lanterns here. That there are corpse Kilowog's in it as well. It's not only the rebirth of Hal Jordan, it's the rebirth of the corpse, and that's why I love it so much. The art's brilliant. I mean, like, you know, the art's brilliant. The writing's brilliant. It's just brilliant. I mean, like, you can pick it up without knowing anything about the Green Lanterns. You can definitely pick it up. You might have to wiki some stuff afterwards, but I think you can. But yeah, also another important thing, this book, Green Lantern Rebirth over here, is the beginning of Jeff Johns' epic Green Lantern run. So, I mean, like, it's a good place to start. I mean, like, you might have to wiki some stuff, but as I said, it's a brilliant place to start. You might have to wiki some stuff, but, you know, it's good. The art's brilliant. It's epic. This is one of my favourite comics. Check it out. If you want to get into the Green Lantern, I'd say this is a place to start. It might be confusing, but just read on and wiki stuff here and there. But this is a place to start. One of the best books I have ever read. Definitely. I don't want to give too much away, but it's so good. I mean, like, apart from the Hal Jordan beating up Batman, which was epic, there's another brilliant part where, actually, I don't want to give it away, but there's another, this book's so good. Just check it out yourself. I don't want to give it away. It's a really good book. I mean, like, the cast of characters, I say, it's not only does it have the 4 Green Lanterns, you know, it's got Alan Scott, the original Green Lantern, it's got Green Arrow, it's got Batman in it, you know. So the cast was also epic in it as well. And, you know, it's got our old Green Lantern villain in it. You might not know of him. He wasn't really famous till Jeff Johns came and made him think. But if you're an old school Green Lantern fan, you know, you'll know who that villain is. But definitely check Green Lantern Rebirth out. I cannot push this book on you enough. It's epic. Buy it. Read it. Steal it. Whatever. This is brilliant. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this. I cannot say positive stuff about this book. Cannot say more, like, you know. Sorry, I meant anything negative about this book, you know. This is one of the best books ever. So, hope you enjoyed this. Anyways, tune in later. Hopefully, I have another review up.